So this is the overview, everybody. I need a pointer next time I come. We're going to start in the center, which is the eclipse. Everyone is familiar with that. This also is Nisan 1 in the Hebrew calendar that happened 2024. It was April 8th. I think that was the Nisan date too. It's just the first day of the first month. Passover was the 22nd, so 3 weeks or 2.5 weeks or whatever after. So that obviously that the eclipses happened over here, the United States of America, and I'll show you on this map the actual paths of them, which is starting at the top left to the right is August 21st. The annual eclipse was the 14th of October, which is right around the festival of Fatima this last year, which is also a double jubilee because the king died, and that went down top left again down to Texas. And then the one with all of the hoopla 7 years later from the 2017 is the, again, Mexico, Texas, over to the top right. And so we are talking of the miracle of the eclipse and what it all had to do with, which the eclipse occurred over this area, which is the Grand Canyon. This was last year, the Grand Canyon area, and we're zooming out because the four corners up here is where it passed over. October 14th, it passed over the four corners. Now in the four corners is the Grand Canyon, and this is what has come to be known because it did happen just before King Kissinger was pronounced dead. He might have died months before and they were just keeping him on ice. We don't know. I don't think so, but this is this is the configuration also of the dragon, the Grand Canyon. Now the interesting thing about scriptures replete with the dragon in Revelation, and I do believe it refers to Henry Kissinger. And so this is also his, I have worked up a code called the Beale Code. I mean, where is it? Here it is. The Beale Code is a historic reference to a treasure map, and I have worked it up where the conjunction of the middle numbers, which is in the NO column, I do alpha Hebraics, alpha English to the top, and on the left is going to be Hebrew. And there's a conjunction here of several columns, and I put these numbers that are in the Beale Code to English. And it comes out to this code here, which is that in the course of Earth, the nucleus in the core of the Earth, them that banned all tyranny instituted for the Father, institute, pursued and obstructed the taken. So it's referring to some object or human being that was taken. The future security and the offices of the Creator. So an office of the Creator was taken, was purloined by this entity that it's referring to. And we'll get back to the hyperplate in just a second. And this code refers to this Star of Solomon. So first you have the numbers of the Beale, and then you have the words we just spoke. And then you have this image, and this is Solomon's star, and this is King Kissinger's star. 326 is here on this M column, so they're broken up into columns here. J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, and R. And this makes, with the conjunctions of the 4, which is April 4th, or April of 24, 4 and 4, it's inferring the conjunction passing over, which it did in 2023. It passed over, and this is where I think Kissinger is buried, in the Grand Canyon. I think that's where hell is, because he is referred to in Scripture as Apollyon and Abaddon. He takes on the personification. Okay, 222, which is pi down here, and 921, which is king, and 129. So actually 921 is king. I've got to see that. I've got to make sure that's right. Okay, so what I can do here is to show you the alphanumerics of the Beal code right here. I'm going to look up 921, so you're going to be with me on this. So 921 is going to be the head. 921 is the head. Head is, okay, 129. So I do a palindrome on these numbers. 129 is whenever the head. So these two right here is whenever the head, 129. So this is whenever ever the head. Okay, so that's whenever the head. I'm sure king is in the Declaration of Independence. This is also Dr. Brown's theory called the hydroplate theory, and this is that for Noah's flood, that the earth was hit. I think it was by the Ark of the Covenant, which is the angels, which is what these lightning bolts are showing. And these lightning bolts hit the crust and erupt the waters, which is in, and this interesting little mock-up right here. So you have the lightning striking here. I think it's 2 of them because the 2 angels were on the ark, or the Shroud of Turin. There's a strike here, and there's a strike over here. And of course, Jesus, this happened on the cross, and the water then comes up, which is in between Jesus and that lightning bolt from this subcrustal band. And this is Walter Brown's hydroplate theory. Supercritical water comes up, so the lightning goes down. The lightning goes down and the water goes up. So the water goes up, up, up. And this is from the Mariana Trench and the crustal remnants of it is the Mariana Trench. So the water goes up, the lightning comes down, and it shakes the planet. And when Jesus was on the cross, there was a great earthquake. The last part that we're going to do here is this: Putin was in power from the last 24 years, and a lot of these eclipses and everything that are happening have to do with him. Revelation 13 is World War II. The dragon, he purloined the nucleus. The New Jerusalem, I believe, is the Grand Canyon because the water flowing through it, because of the, there's a lot of the information that I don't have on here. Eve is the Revelation 12 woman. She becomes a woman. She is a personification of the skeletal system of our not our solar system, but just our planetary system. Babylon is the ancient and modern Jewish sacrificial system, but mostly ancient, and they will not come back again. Donald Trump is the Feast of Trumpets. The 24 elders are 2024. 9/11 is New York City. King Kissinger's in there, and Trump. So 9/11 is an exact, actually 9/18 is Vietnam. 9/14 was Trump and Kissinger are together, and 9/11 is in New York City. Obviously 9/11, it's a very famous date. Abaddon and Apollyon are King Kissinger's nomenclature now, and Kissinger and Trump were together in Washington, D.C. in 2017, which is when this eclipse happened. So 2017 is here. And it's going not across, it's not hitting New York or Washington, but the eclipse happened when Trump was president. And the one inferred this year is that he is coming back. And it's settling over Missouri for some reason. I don't know. Okay. So that's kind of the overview, and the words that King Kissinger's star indicates. His star, the Beal code, is that in the course of Earth, the nucleus and the core of the planet. Then that band all tyranny instituted for the Father. Institute for the Father instituted, pursued, and obstructed the taken, the purloined, the future security. So what was taken was the future security in the offices of the Creator. Fantastic. Thank you, Dr. Brown. Thank you, Eve, for your revelation. Thank you, Trump. And thank God that King Kissinger is in his prison.